Hi, in this video today I'm going to speak about two different interconnected themes: the evaluation of curriculum in Uzbekistan and my own educational journey that has been shaped through these changes over the years. Let's begin by looking at broader picture and the curriculum reforms in Uzbekistan through years. Since gaining the independence in 1991, Uzbekistan has gone through several stages of educational reform. In the early years of independence, Uzbekistan curriculum still reflected the legacy of Soviet Union, that was based on memorization, teacher-centered classroom, and also ideological content. However, after the independence, it was the right time to reclaim our national identity and make some changes in the curriculum. It was started with education, of course. First of all, the textbooks were rewritten, the history was reinterpreted, and the Uzbek language started to play a crucial role and to play central place in the classroom. For example, during Soviet Union, Amir Timur was often portrayed as the cruel person who destroyed the Eurasia. This narrative fit the Soviet ideology, which aimed to downplay the significance of powerful national figures who symbolized independence and the national pride. With the independence, Uzbekistan started to reclaim its history, reclaim the historical heroes, and reinterpret their legacy. After the reforms, the Timur's image was revised, and he was seen as a great statesman, wise leader, and a symbol of Uzbek pride and power. A major milestone came in 1997 with the launch of National Personal Training Program. It was the strategic plan to prepare well-rounded, competent professionals in Uzbekistan. It introduced 12 years of education and emphasized practical knowledge and skills over rote learning. Then in 2010s, we witnessed a gradual shift towards more student-centered classroom, student-centered teaching in Uzbekistan. The use of interactive methods, critical thinking activities, integration of information and communication, ICT technologies began to take root in the classroom. One particular important reform came in 2012. That was that English language was started to be taught at the first grade at schools. That was a huge reform. We used to do it at the 5th grade. I started learning language at the 5th grade, and then my sister started learning language in the 1st grade, and I could clearly see the difference. While I struggled the stages to build basic skills, basic vocabulary and confidence, my sister had much more smoother and more natural introduction to the language. And by the time she reached 5th grade, she was already able to hold a small conversation and understand the text that I had only began exploring at that age, at that year. And this reform not only impacted the students' language learning acquisition, but also symbolized a broader shift towards globalization, modernizing education, and empowering young generation with the skills, with the 21st century skills. And today, under the leadership of President Mirziyoyev, Uzbekistan is focusing on quality and the innovation of education. Curriculum is being digitalized, international standards are being piloted, and there is a really clear push to STEM and creativity and research. Platforms like eMektab is making the teaching and learning process more easier and accessible for everyone. And also teacher training is a priority now in education. So in short, to conclude, the evolution of Uzbekistan's curriculum tells the story of transformation from traditional to innovation, from memorization to motivation. Thank you for watching.